Hello everyone and welcome back to Popcorn and Piggy. You might see some different piggies here today, and that's because we currently have two more fosters at Popcorn and Piggy HQ. These boys have recently gone to the rescue, Rabbit Rescue and Friends in now Gloucestershire because they've just moved. But these guys have come to me because they are going to be neutered this week, and so obviously I have them indoors whilst they're being, well, after they've been neutered, for, recuperation, make sure everything's good. And yeah, so a little bit about these two. So this huge boy is Oscar. He's very, very sweet, very, very curious. He likes to week, which is quite funny, and he is huge. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, he's run away. So Oscar came to the rescue. I don't know much about either of their story. They basically came to the rescue individually, and I picked them up from the rescue, and then very quickly I could tell that these two could be bonded, and as you can see, I've managed to successfully bond them. So that has been amazing. So these two, I don't know if they've been on their own for a while or if they've just become sadly bereaved, but yeah, they've become best of friends, which is really, really nice. Quite often I will see Oscar getting groomed by Dougie, which is the other guy. So Oscar didn't come in with a name, so I've named Oscar, but Dougie did come in with his name. So yes, but they get on so well, which is really nice to see. And like I say, I don't know how long they were on their own, but both of them were very, very, very easy to bond. And yeah, it was the simplest ever. So yeah, let's see if we can get up close and personal again. So they did get cleaned out last night, but I haven't swept them up this morning. Hi, Oscar. Hi. Hi. So let me see. Look, he is huge. He's massive. He's a big boy. But he is the sweetest ever. He will quite often give you licks, like he's licking my hand now. Aren't you? You're a sweetie pie. So Oscar is around about 3, I think. And Dougie, let's talk about Dougie. Let's introduce you to Dougie. So Dougie here, he also is going to get neutered and came in on his own, but I've been able to bond them. And Dougie loves to groom Oscar. Hi, Oscar. You're in the way. We're talking about Dougie. This is Dougie's time. So as you can see, Oscar's quite friendly. Dougie is, but he also likes his own space. He's a bit more shy. So stop licking my arm. So Dougie also came in. I think Dougie's probably around 4, maybe even 5. He's got that kind of older pig look to him. But yeah, he is also very inquisitive. Dougie loves to sit down here near the hay section. He will sit here and look out the cage and watch me because my sofa is opposite. So sometimes they both do it, but mostly Dougie will sit at the side of the cage and just watch me as if to say, "Excuse me, do you have snacks? Don't you, mate? Huh? Don't you?" Yes. So yeah, so they're really, really, really cute. Both came to me, sadly. They'd both been dropped off at the rescue, only within like a day or so. In fact, Oscar was dropped off the very day that I picked him up, within hours. And I think Dougie had only been there for a day or two. They both had been dropped off at the rescue, slightly neglected. So I think both of them hadn't had the best diet. So their poos are looking incredible. Like, there is so many of them. But they are looking pretty good now. Oscar especially came in with the wrong colour and the wrong shape. So his poos, pretty much within a day of just having a really good diet, went really, really well. Oh, there was a popcorn. But yeah, both of them came in sadly a little neglected and poor diet, but we fixed that very, very quickly. The reason I think Dougie's slightly older, which I thought was a vitamin C issue, which he has been moving a little bit better after having, vitamin C vegetables, is because if you see him walk, he walks a little bit funny, which usually is a sign of an older guinea pig. They start to have a few mobility issues. He's absolutely fine, like he will still run around the cage and things, but he does just have he's a little bit more you know, reserved on his movement, aren't you? So that's why I think he's a little bit older. But overall, they're both really doing well. They both came in with super long nails, so we cut those. And poor Oscar, who's now over here, he came in with a not so nice looking male region. So I'll put the picture, I won't put the picture yet. Warning, if you don't like disgusting things, this is going to be a disgusting picture. So close your eyes until I tell you to open them again. But poor Oscar came in with this. And I had to clean it up, and honestly, it was the most disgusting thing I think I've ever done. But poor Oscar felt so much better after this was all removed. So picture's gone, you can now look again. So yeah, poor Oscar came in like that. So yeah, he's doing amazing now and loves life because he's had his nails trimmed, he's had, you know, his boy bits cleaned, he's had a proper diet, and the only thing I have to do for both of them now before they get neutered is to clean their bums, because both have somewhat caked grease glands. So Oscar's especially is quite dirty. I'm sorry, Oscar, I'm sorry, I'm shaming you on the YouTube, but yours is particularly bad. I don't think you've ever had yours cleaned. So we're going to have bum baths probably tonight, which they're not going to be excited about. But that's the life of looking after pigs. You've got to look after everything. So these guys are all here. They're going to be here obviously for the next probably 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, probably 6 weeks. And then, yeah, so they're being neutered this week. And I will keep you updated on how everything goes. If you want to keep up to date on their story and obviously everything else that goes on at Popcorning Piggy, follow us on Instagram at Popcorning Piggy. I post lots and lots of cute clips just like this in my stories every day. So if you want to hear how the neutering went, yeah, stay tuned to my stories on Thursday. So that has been an introduction to Oscar and Dougie. I hope you've enjoyed this video and getting to know these fosters and kind of hearing a little bit about their story. They are living it up in the 5x2 penthouse that is the cage. In fact, I should show you actually. So what I've done is I've re-added back on this section. So we have the fosters, there's Rolo and Miko, and then Digger and Finn, although Digger and Finn are actually out there right now. So yeah, so these guys are all having lots and lots of fun. We have the penthouse for the fosters since they're only here for a short time. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you next week. Bye. Say bye.